What is up, everybody, in the wonderful world of social media? How are we doing today? It's been a while. Haven't said anything. Made a few posts. Been arguing with a few people. I haven't been arguing. They've been arguing with me and calling me names and bullshit, but I don't give a fuck. I just hope that whatever bothering them, I hope it gets fixed because I haven't done shit to anybody but just voice my opinion. If my opinion bothers you that much, you might not want to watch these videos or look at my posts. I don't even understand why you'd be on my page if you don't like me. But anyway, I just want to tell everybody I love you. I wish nothing but the best for you. Got a lot of crazy shit going on nowadays, don't we? I'm sure a lot of y'all think I'm probably some kind of weird conspiracy person, anti-Semitic, or whatever the fuck you call that bullshit. No, everybody that knows Willie knows that I love everybody. I got friends from everything, from different. I got Polish friends. I've got fucking Palestinian friends. I got his Jewish friends, trans guy, every little abbreviation that you even got a lot of they, thems, and all them motherfuckers. Everybody. Why? Because Willie judges people by the character of the individual, not by their opinions on political parties or religions. The religions, the only thing I judge you by is your character. If you're doing something that is taking the rights away from someone that you require yourself, I'm not down with that. I'm not down with him if you're abusing animals or children or if you're doing anything to get someone against their will. The obvious things, you know what I'm saying? The rest of it is just opinion based. And if I say something on my post and you take it personally, you shouldn't. I only say the things that refer to the people that are doing those things. You know, if you're in a group of 20 people and I'm like talking shit about the Bears, then and you don't like the Bears, then don't speak up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking to you. I'm only talking to the people that the things I'm talking to are concerned with all the time. That's it. I don't group all the women in a group because of some shitty girl that I dated one time because I made a bad decision on picking that person. Should have paid more. I looked at other things more. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't fucking want to be judged because of opinion. I'm not a liberal. I'm not a Democrat. My religious beliefs are my own. They're not going to help you none. Yours aren't going to help me none. You know, the only thing that's going to help me is what I find in my heart. And if you want to talk and ask me about it, I'm more than willing to talk to anybody about anything. But once you start calling names and shit and getting, you know, to where it's like I'm talking to a fucking child, then no, I'm not going to talk to you anymore. Once you start calling names, I'm done. I'm just shutting down. And the reason I pull posts off, because I've pulled posts off more than one or two people's things, is because I've tried to back you and then you turn around or just try to, you know, let you know you're not by yourself, and then you turn around and you bash me for it and you talk shit to me and you're trying to embarrass me and make me look stupid, which I don't really care. It's just the way I see it is when you look mean as fuck or just saying hateful shit, it makes you look bad. Just to me it does. And I just don't want to be part of it. I just don't want, you know, you just won't hear me talk to you no more. I won't comment on your shit. I'll still be your friend, but I'm going to stay away from you because I'm not going to, you know, I'm done with trying to back motherfuckers and you turn around and bite my goddamn hand. I'm losing fingers over here. So, you know, if you want to be snappy and shit, I just know a lot of people going through shit. Sometimes they lash out on me because of fucking whatever. I don't know. People lashed out on me my whole life. Maybe because I'm just a nice dude and they know that I'm laid back and I'll do that shit. But eventually there's a lot of people that pushed it too far and I've had to handle it other ways. I'm 51 years old. I don't do that shit no more. At least I don't want to. The only way that shit will happen is if you won't let me leave a situation. And then that's... Anyway, I'm not even going there. So anyway... What I'm rambling about today is that I don't wish bad shit on none of y'all. Even if you get mad and you hate on me and you don't, because I don't like fucking Trump, because shit that I found out in the 90s and stuff back in the 2000s, before he ever became president, before he ever got on that TV show, I didn't like him. I ain't got nothing to do with politics, because dude was accused of raping a 13-year-old girl back in 94. It's been a long time since he's accused of that shit. And then I watched how he acted around Wyndham women, and then when he said that shit to that 9-year-old girl that time about how he was going to date her in a few years, they kind of set it off to me. But when you're someone that's been abused as a kid, that shit kind of kicks in a little bit. You got to pick up on little things that other people don't pick up on. You see stuff in people that you don't really see in other folks. It's a lot easier to pick out the demons when you've fucking been around one. You know what I'm saying? So, whenever you think I'm getting mad that I got some Trump shit going on, no, boy, I got a lot of shit going on. And his politics is the least of it. I mean, granted, he's filed bankruptcy over 13 times. I mean, to me, that's just like having me run your finances. I filed bankruptcy when I was fucking 21, you know, because I'm not good at money. And basically, I was going to, look, it's a long story, but I had to do it. So, what I'm saying is, y'all picked him because he was different. He appealed to what you said. He's done it his whole time. His whole career is blowing smoke up people's asses to get them to rise up with all that hot air and do what he needs. And then as soon as you deflate, he walks away and turns his back on you. Look at the Taj Mahal. He turned his back on a lot of small business owners. Well, anyway, I didn't even mean to get on this shit. I was trying to get defensive. So that's why I don't like that, dude. I don't like the two-party system because it's fucking everything up. Because how are we going to ever get anything straight when there's two people arguing over what's the best thing for us? That's like fucking parents over the divorce arguing over who gets the kids. It doesn't work out for the kids. So, I don't know. I just haven't said that in a while. I've been getting nighttime anxiety and waking me up in my sleep, so I figured I need to say something, get some shit off my chest. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm getting old, but there's a lot of shit going on. I see society crumbling a little bit. Everybody's locking themselves away, and then they'll realize when they all start starving and they don't know how to garden and they don't know how to do this and they don't have this skill, these basic skills that's going to need to help you save money in your home and shit, like growing some food or finding somebody that does or co-oping gardens with people and shit. You're going to have a hard fucking time. You might have a good little living right now, but I mean, last time I checked, man, they just throwing fucking money way over the Middle East. I mean, them missiles, I mean, it cost us money. Hell, we just used a Tomahawk to kill, 180 school kids over there? So, I mean, that's might be one of the reasons why motherfuckers don't like America so much. So, and plus, it's not anything for us. I mean, that shit's for Israel. Netanyahu and them, that Epstein shit, all that shit's out there, dude. That shit's fucking real. Epstein was a fucking blackmail, sex trafficking ring. He worked for the fucking Mossad. I mean, all the shit's out there. Whether you want to go look it up and find the truth, that's on you. You can walk around with your head shoved up your ass, and all you're going to do is bump into shit. Or you pull your head out your ass and walk around and not bump into shit. But it's not going to pay off for you in the long run. Now, if you're over fucking 70 years old, don't worry about this shit. Don't fuck with it. Don't think about it because there ain't a damn thing you can do about it. But, I'd say in your 60s. Because it's going to take a few more years for the rest of this shit to come on down to where it's all going to be taken away. Our grandkids are going to be screwed. They don't even know it yet. But, because they've got our kids, our generation's kids, they've got them so wrapped around their fucking finger, and they're so soft, they're pushovers. They think that all they got to do is scream and throw a fit on the side of the road just like they did at home to get you to do what they needed you to do. So now they think they can go out here and do this to the government and they're getting their asses killed over it. Because at home, you let them dictate everything they fucking did and you never dictated anything. You just went along with it. Now they're adults and they're fucking dying over it. So don't be so, I mean, it's never just one side's fault, everybody. It's three sides' fault all the time. It's just like truth. You know, there's your story, and then the fucking truth. You had your reasons, he had his reasons, and then those put together, this is why that happened. So anyway, I'm rambling today. I'm just hoping that this shit makes it to where I can sleep tonight. Because I've been getting up late with all this crazy anxiety and shit that it says on the internet, and I'm just getting old or cortisol or because I got sleep apnea. Who fucking knows? It could just be because the world's so shitty that there's more shitty energy out there now than it is positive, no matter what you turn on. And I can't ignore everything, because if you ignore everything, then how the fuck you going to know your house is about to burn down? But you want to know right before it does? So, it's a balance that you got to have. You got to know I always want to know the truth, no matter what. And then it's up to me on how I handle the truth. There's a lot of negative shit out there, but I've got to turn it around in my head and make positives out of it so I can keep fucking with it. Because one thing is I'm not going to give up on the Epstein shit because motherfuckers, nobody did shit for me. When I said something, they blew me off like it was nothing. That shit bothered me, obviously, for my whole goddamn life. So, and I only laughed to keep from crying. Because it's been a long time before I could even get to this point even talking about shit. But since the Epstein shit came out, and it's like, nobody's believing, it's like, fuck, now I gotta say something. You know what I'm saying? I guess through their tragedy, I found more strength, but as through the strength that I'm finding, I'm also finding a lot of anger towards society because of the things they put first, which I've had to understand that if you don't have kids, then that shit it's just not in your thought process. Most people only put a lot of energy and focus and thoughts into the things they have experienced or want to experience or are fearful of experiencing. But if you've been through it, it tends to bother you. So, we'll get it worked out. But I'm not going to give up on them. I'm not going to stop posting shit until our government's cleaned out, because you got to think, dude, these motherfuckers have seen videos. We see pictures of them in awkward positions. These are just like nine little pictures. They didn't use emails to black nobody. They used photographs and videos. Somebody's seen that shit, dude. People in our government have seen that. A lot of people see that. They're not saying nothing because they think the system's going to crash. For real. Do you want fucking pedophiles running shit? Do you want to fund them raping and doing satanic shit to children? Because they really are. Whether you believe it or not, there's a group of people out here that does. And they're doing it. Whether you fucking believe it or not. And your victims are your children, your grandchildren, the kids next door, and the children you don't even fucking know about. And if you're any type of Christian, then you should probably reflect back on Jesus when he says, what, it's better for you to put a millstone around your neck and swim before you fuck one of his children, that they're the most sacred over everything. Over your home, your material shit, your little cushy job, your insurance, your 401k plan. The kid next door you never met is more important than all that shit. We're sacrificing children just so we can be comfortable in our poor ass homes. That's it. We ain't coming out here saying we ain't going to fucking work today until you arrest somebody. Lex Wessner. Where's the pictures at? I don't want to see him, but that dude, it's his job to see him and bust people, and he ain't doing it, so then I guess somebody that will needs to do it. It shouldn't be but one motherfucker or two people need to see them pictures, and then that's it. Everybody else should hang and burn, and then they can dispose of that shit after everybody's taken care of. But we just passed a fucking law. Congress just passed a law that they don't even have to just put out their sexual fucking, when they get accused of sexual misconduct, they don't have to make it public. Are you fucking serious? They just passed that law. What are y'all doing? Is it just like you become a fucking politician? The devil runs the country, obviously. If enough people are having sex crimes in the Congress that they need to cover it up and make it private, not public. Come on, people. You just filed taxes to fund all this shit. Seriously, no matter where you live. If you're in LaGrange, Canada, not Canada, up by Canada, anywhere in this country, your sales tax, your income is funding these motherfuckers. Other countries are arresting people with less information. And then they know, because they're adults, and they know 2 and 2 equals 4, even whether you got a blank 2 there or not. So anyway, y'all need to get it together, because this is going to be a 15-minute fucking video today. But man, I ain't going to lie to y'all. I feel so much better. I sit in my house with my dogs, and I talk to a few people, but I can't say nothing to them because my high energy ass won't shut the fuck up, and I'll run people off just so they can relax. So I'm thankful for all the people that can spend more than a few hours with me and And then the people that, I don't know, man, I love all you motherfuckers, and I know there's somebody out there that feels the same way that I do, and that's who I'm talking to. Everybody else, man, I hope the best. So peace, love, and let's not forget about the kids and what's the most important thing in the world. I mean, if you was fucking 8 years old, would you want somebody to rape you and torture you and eat, consume you, and laugh in your face while they do it? I mean, if y'all really want to know something, check out the email where Epstein's talking to someone, and he's talking about how the little girl told him that Jesus was laying beside her every night when she was being assaulted, and he was protecting her. And the person he was talking to on the email said that he should come, next time that he messed with her, that he should dress up as Jesus before he raped her. And then he said, whoops. That means he already killed her. She's no longer around. That one email should be the one that turns everything. But if you read it, it should. Let's just see. All right. Peace and love. Big Willie's out of here.